I'm Michael Pelton. It's Friday, November 4th, and you're watching Nightly News.
And I'm Ricky Williams. Thanks for tuning in. Last week, students in each grade voted on MLCPA's Teacher of the Month for October.
For the results, we go to Nightly News correspondent Nicholas Liggins.
Thanks, Michael and Ricky. Nightly News has teamed up with the high school newspaper to bring back MLCPA's Teacher of the Month award. Each month, students will vote, and the results will be published in the high school's newspaper, and it aired here on Nightly News. With the voting concluded, I'm here with Ms. Walker to present the MLCPA's Teacher of the Month award for October. Thank you for being here, Ms. Walker.
Thank you for having me, Nicholas.
Our teachers work extremely hard to give us the best education possible. This is an award to recognize their efforts.
We're excited to announce that for October, students have chosen to recognize Mr. Prince as MLCPA's Teacher of the Month.
Congratulations, Mr. Prince, and thank you for your dedication to the students of MLCPA. I'm Nicholas Liggins reporting for Nightly News. Back to you, Ricky and Michael.
Thank you, Nicholas.
And congratulations to Mr. Prince. I think it's fitting that he won the first award for this year.
Here with breaking news and announcements, our Nightly News correspondents Jacob Campos and Thomas Fernandez.
Thanks, Ricky and Michael.
Here's what's coming up at MLCPA. Next Thursday, November 10th, the 7th grade journalism and economics classes will be taking a field trip to the African American Library at the Gregory School. Permission slips are due today.
Next Tuesday, November 8th, is Election Day. You have the chance to vote in MLCPA's presidential mock election during lunch.
Thanksgiving is just around the corner. That means Thanksgiving break is just around the corner, too. MLCPA will be closed November 23rd to 25th to observe the holiday.
Wednesday, November 16th, is an early release day. That means we get to leave school at 1 p.m.
Miss East needs your help with the yearbooks. If you have any pictures from school events, field trips, or anything else around campus, email them to Miss East at aeast@houstonisd.org.
Our middle school UIL team will be competing on their second meet on Saturday, November 19th at DeBakey High School.
Last Saturday, the middle school UIL team competed in their first meet at Paul Revere Middle School and did very well. The high school UIL team also competed in their meet at Carnegie Vanguard High School. 9th grader Xavier Gonzalez brought home a trophy for second place in science, and the entire team brought home a trophy for third place in science.
The junior class is hosting a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 tournament today at 5 p.m. on the 3rd floor. If you want to participate, stop by room 303 to sign up and pay the $6 entry fee. Prizes will be given out first, second, and third place winners. A grand prize will be given to the winner and first place finalist.
November 11th is Veterans Day. This is the day that we take to celebrate the men and women who bravely served our country in uniform. The MLCPA Math Department is planning several things to help us celebrate this very special day. One thing you'll be able to do is nominate a veteran and have their picture and information posted in the first floor hall and on the TV outside of the front office. Look for more information in your history class or ask Mr. Toller. That's all for the announcements this week. I'm Matthew Hudson reporting from Nightly News.
And I'm Thomas Fernandez. Back to you, Michael and Ricky.
Thank you, Jacob and Thomas.
Now we go to Maddox Williams, who brings us our most popular segment of the week.
Hi, Mr. Prince. How are you doing today?
Hey, Maddox. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Hey, Maddox, let me ask you something. Do you like Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, sure.
Do you like Tex-Mex cuisine?
Definitely.
Well, if that's the case, then you need to get down to Vegeta's Fajitas.
That sounds delicious.
Oh, it is. And with every order of Vegeta's Fajitas, you get a free side of Goku Mole.
Wow, that must be very expensive.
Well, food this good does come with a price.
Is it like over 9,000?
That Mr. Prince is pretty hilarious.
Not going to lie, I didn't get it.
Okay, while I explain it to you, let's go to our next segment.
Here with an update on the presidential election, our Nightly News correspondents Cameron Morales and Jonathan Shepard.
Thanks, Michael and Ricky. In 4 short days, Americans will head to the polls to elect the next president of the United States.
With FBI investigations, inappropriate comments, and many more twists and turns, this election has been anything but normal.
In September, Nightly News commissioned a poll of MLCPA students which showed Hillary Clinton hammering Donald Trump by 61 points.
According to our poll, 81% of MLCPA students supported Clinton, while just 19% backed Trump.
On Tuesday, we'll get to see if our poll results were accurate.
While adults across the country vote, you'll get your chances to vote too.
MLCPA will be hosting a mock election during lunch. To vote, visit the voting booth in the cafeteria to make your voice heard. We'll publish the results right here on Nightly News.
Most national polls are still predicting as Clinton will win on Tuesday. Even here in Texas, the polls have tightened. The latest polls show Trump leading Clinton by only 5 points in a Lone Star state.
That's pretty remarkable given that just 4 short years ago, Republican candidate Mitt Romney crushed President Barack Obama in Texas by nearly 16 points.
But given how crazy this election has been, anything is possible. Luckily, we only have to wait 4 more days to find out. Reporting for Nightly News, I'm Jonathan Shepard.
And I'm Karen Morales. Back to you, Ricky and Michael.
Thanks, Cameron and Jonathan. Hopefully we have a less divisive topic for our next segment.
You're in luck, Michael. Next we go to Matthew Hudson with an update on Leland Knights sports.
Thanks, Ricky. Our middle school basketball team had a scrimmage on Monday evening against Navarro. The first basketball game is November 16 against Frank Black Middle School. Nightly News will be on the scene to cover it all. Do you have school spirit? Are you a sports fan? Can you be loud and annoying? Are you willing to travel with the basketball team and be the sixth man? Then you need to join Night Squires. Coach Laker is getting you uniforms and everything, just like the college level pep team. So why do we call it Night Squires? Back in time, squires were there to aid knights in battles. That's exactly what you will be doing for our knights. How do you apply? Write a Coach Laker a short half-page essay on why you'll be a good fit for the Squire Pep team, and turn it into him as soon as possible. That's all for sports news this week. I'm Jacob Campos. Back to you, Michael and Ricky.
Thanks, Matthew. The Night Squire sounds pretty awesome.
Now for the most delicious news of the week, we go to Nightly News reporter Christian Shear.
Thanks, Michael and Ricky. Here's the lunch menu for next week. On Monday, the choices will be cheese pizza, spaghetti and meatballs, and your all-time favorite, butter and jelly sandwiches. On Tuesday, you'll be having a hard time choosing between Asian zing wings, cheeseburger, and southwestern salads. Wednesday won't be a particularly memorable day, with chicken kuna dogs, Thai chicken lu mein, and HISD's Wednesday standard, strawberry yogurt with granola, which I've always thought would be a breakfast food, dinner lunch food. On Thursday, we'll bounce back with chicken noodle soup, vegetarian enchiladas, and southwestern salads. We'll end the week on Friday with the way we always do, with HISD's mysterious cheese, fish, corn muffins, chicken sandwiches, and yep, your favorite, butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm Christian Shear, reporting for Nightly News. Back to you, Michael and Ricky.
Thanks, Christian. You know, Ricky, we didn't put up a lunch menu update in last week's episode, and there was almost an uproar.
I heard. Glad we could fit it back in this week.
That's going to do it for us this week. I'm Michael Pelton, reporting for Nightly News. Thanks for tuning in.
And I'm Ricky Williams. Remember, if it's Friday, it's Nightly News!
The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. The sage and blue